So, hey, Dafeng,
Good to see you. Good morning,
how
though.
are you? Good morning.
Good morning to everybody who's listening. I don't know which time zone you are. It's morning here.
Uh-huh,
So,
uh-huh,
very happy to share with you guys two dApps that we're working on.
uh-huh.
And my name is Dafeng from EOS Asia. So, how do I do this? Should I just do a screen share?
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
You can.
Okay. Can you guys see me?
Yep.
Okay.
Nice.
So, the first app that I'm sharing, it's basically a block explorer that we worked on. It's called MyEOSKit. And when you open MyEOSKit, it's, you have an omnibox that you can search for transactions, you can search for block number, you can search for account. You just have to type in there. And, for example, I'm just gonna use this one, copy, paste, or when you have, oh, boom, it's really smooth. It's so fast that I can't even believe myself. And although when you search for transactions, all the links you can see, it's directly linked. You click into it, boom, you get it moves to the next account. And we have some very nice details here. So for example, all actions are broken down into tabs. So if there's too much information, you can always choose the part that you want to look at. So for staking or RAM transfer, it's all there. And you can also see all the token balance. Right now there's a lot of airdrops that's happening on EOS, and if you want to see if you get some of them, you just in one click. There you go. You can see your token balance with all the other tokens aside from EOS. As you can see, everything is explorable. You click into it, it just works. It's really fast. So we took a lot of time making it run really, really fast. So another cool thing about MyEOSKit is this. So as we know, currently there are a lot of proxies. Um, uh, Proxies are people that you can delegate your power of voting to them, and they can help you to vote. A lot of token holders, they might not have the time uh, to read about all the top block producers or block producers around the world to choose the 30 of them. So proxies are a very good choice if you don't have the time to read about all the block producers, but you want to contribute and vote for the best ones. So you can choose a proxy and they can help you to vote. So in the account tools, there's proxy management. And the top part, it's for people who want to become proxies. You can submit your details here. The bottom part, you can see all the other proxies, and you can just basically select and proxy, give them your voting power to the proxies. So let's see, let's just pick one. Freedom Proxy, for example. When you click into it, it goes into account view, shows you more information about this proxy, and how much voting power this proxy has, who's delegating the power to this proxy, who has he voted. It's all there. The tools, account tools section also has a lot of other things. You can do transfer token. Right now I'm connected to my scatter and it shows all my details. With this, I can easily transfer to other accounts. You can also create account here, stake, unstake, buy RAM, it's all there. Another really cool thing about MyEOSKit is the guide section. It details out a lot of good tutorials from how to create account, how to transfer, how to stake. Many of this content is actually generated by the community. We put them together and then we credit them back. So this is like the one go-to place for token holders to look up for transaction, look up for accounts, vote, do all the things with their accounts, as well as see what they can do by reading up the guide. So that's the first dApp I want to present. It's called MyEOSKit You guys can check it out. It's super fast. The second dApp I want to present, it's something that we're currently working on. So this is the first time I'm showing it to the public. Okay, before I go into there, EOS Asia, one of our goal is to, you know, if we put it into one sentence, is to make EOS great. So we want to see like what are the things that the token holders want, as well as how can we make EOS very popular? How can we make EOS the mainstream infrastructure, blockchain infrastructure, so that all the dApp developers can come and build? So one of the things we realize is that, you know, as block producers, we should also tell people how to build great things. What are some of the things that we think will make EOS popular? We'll just build it if nobody else is building it. So this is the project that we're building on right now. It's called EOS Pixels. And the idea is quite simple. The idea is to have a huge canvas so people can paint on it, and everything is stored on blockchain. And there's one very interesting thing is, if I paint something and you overwrite, you want to paint on top of my pixels, you need to pay me a small premium. So people will continue to paint until this picture gets to a state where it's too expensive to paint, and it will be a part of the blockchain history, right? And so this is like the whole idea. I'll show you. This is just a mock-up. We're currently working on the back end and the front end of it, but this is a mock-up that what it's gonna look like. You connect to Scatter and you can start painting. So you pick a color from the color picker at the bottom. Make it bigger. And when you paint, it's gonna tell you how many pixels you painted and how much money you need to pay. So it's gonna tell you that you painted for, on the right corner, as you can see, what kind of pixels you painted, what's the color, and how many pixels you painted, and you can confirm the purchase. Opens up Scatter, you pay for it. You pay for it, and it goes into the blockchain. And it's part of history. Nobody can take it away unless they pay more. So that's it. The two dApps that I want to present today. This is Dafeng from EOS Asia, and I hope that I'll show these things to you soon. And I hope that EOS Asia can continue to create awesome dApps like this in the future. Thank you. Back to you, Orchid.
Thank you, Dafeng.
Cool.
Well, I didn't know you're doing such an interesting project, really.
I'm always doing interesting stuff.
Yeah, I see. Joe says interesting stuff is our new slogan, huh? Very good. Yeah, very good. So when is it going to be released?
Well, actually, I have a prototype, but it's not as beautiful as the mock-up, but it's working. I can actually paint, and it goes into the testnet. We're currently running on CryptoKylin testnet, and it's working fine. We just need to make the front end a lot better. So I think it would take about 1 to 2 weeks more time for us to polish things up and get the contract reviewed. That's about it. I think 2 weeks.
Oh, 2 weeks. Yeah. So we're gonna see at the end of the August this pretty cool game running on.
I think so. And I hope you know, this will be like a canvas that the EOS community created together. And at the end of it, we can also see how much this canvas, this piece of art, worth, right? How much time as well as money people put in. So I like that idea. I like to see the community come together and create something together.
Yeah. Exactly. I love that initiative. Really. Yeah. It means something, right?
Yeah, and also it's really hard to do it on any other blockchain because they just don't have the amount of TPS that's required for this.
Yeah.
So while you are painting on it, you can actually see other people's work coming, you know, popping out.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah. So if you need to paint fast, otherwise, you know, the pixels might be costing a lot more.
Oh, okay. So I'm really curious. Who brought up this original idea in
The
your
original
team?
idea.
Yeah.
We're working on, so EOS Asia, we have devs, in-house devs, as well as we are
Mm-hmm.
incubating, dApps with other teams. And we have like a group that we keep constantly bouncing ideas. And we really like to just build this small, cool stuff that can show to the world that what people can do on EOS. So
Mm-hmm.
we like this type of small hackathon-like projects that we can finish in
Mm-hmm.
a couple of weeks and just
Mm-hmm.
get it out there. So that's the way how we work here.
Oh,
So
very
it's in
nice.
that room. Somebody, I don't know, somebody was looking at. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where it come about, but we throw around a lot of ideas. So this is just one of
Mm-hmm.
them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, Dimitri have a question.
Yeah,
Go
go
for
ahead.
it, Dimitri. Oh, Eddie says it
Oh yeah,
reminds me.
yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think that was one of the original idea was like,
Uh-huh.
is there $1 million homepage on blockchain or
Uh-huh.
on EOS? So we thought if there is $1 million homepage, what would
Uh-huh.
it be like on blockchain? Because what
Mm-hmm.
will it be like with EOS on it? So we thought on blockchain it will be forever, right? So
Mm-hmm.
and it should also have some like the worth of this piece of art is more apparent because
Yes.
you pay to paint. So
Mm-hmm.
there's a base value of this work.
Uh-huh.
And with EOS, we were thinking it needs to have it needs to be more real time, compared to if it's running on Bitcoin or Ethereum, it's going to be
Mm-hmm.
slower. So on EOS, it needs to be real time. So while I'm painting it, I should be able to
Mm-hmm.
see what other paintings that other people are doing, and they are popping out as I was working on this picture. So, and if there are a lot of people doing it at the same time, you can see this art coming to piece
Mm-hmm.
in real time. So we definitely took some ideas from $1 million homepage.
Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. So Dimitri asked, you have a coup with EOS Nation on one project. What was that about?
Cool. National. We worked with other block producers all the time, and a lot of projects. And I'm not sure which one you're referring to. There's just a lot of projects. We like to work with everybody. We think
Mm-hmm.
that as one of the block producers is
Uh-huh.
together we can make this ecosystem great. There's no point of
Yes.
working in isolation. We want to work together on a lot of things. So, for example, Crypto Kylin project, which is a test net that we
Yes.
started with a lot of block producers in China, and now we're also involving a lot of the block producers outside of China. It is an initiative to provide a developer-friendly environment for all the dApp developers out there. So we like to work with a lot of block producers. So if you have some awesome idea, you want to work with us, and we're really good at developing stuff, as you can see. So if
Yes.
that's something that you guys need, come and talk to us.
Mm-hmm. Very awesome. Okay. Thank you, Dafeng, for participating in this conference.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.